this is Anu and welcome back to my channel. Today, as promised, I am going to share with you my super easy, super short Stash Buster tutorial. I am creating a blanket that I am going to carry with me for the long run. Every time I have little scraps of yarn, I'm going to add it on. So the blanket is really, a big triangle, and then where you do only increases on both ends, and then when you reach the width that you like, you're going to you're going to do decreases on both ends. So eventually you're going to have a huge square. So at the beginning, you begin at the bottom, and you really need basically a tiny amount of your scrap. So do not throw away your scraps when you finish a project. And then as you grow, as you increase, you will need more grams or ounces of yarn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on working on it during the next 6 months. And when I reach the really wider part of my blanket, I will let you know how many grams those 2 rows weigh, so you will know what to keep for the end, the most that you will need to the widest part of your blanket, if that makes any sense. Okay, I hope you're doing well. The only thing I wanted to let you know is that what I used was fingering weight yarn, which I paired sometimes crocheted it alone, sometimes crocheted it with silk mohair, so the fingering and the silk mohair together, and sometimes I also used, I don't know where it is, but I will show it to you. I will probably put a little picture here, or I will show it to you during the tutorial. A little bit of stellina, a little bit of sparkle. It's gold, but you could use any silver, bronze, whatever suit your fancy. You ready? And are you ready? All right, so let's do it. And the next time you see me will be a special one, a special video where I interview one of my favorite people that I met through my journey, my new store journey. And her name is Irina Saar, and she is the host of the amazing channel Fiber Chat. If you are not familiar with her, wow, what are you missing? If you are interested in knowing a little more about all the crochet and knitters, designers that are hot, or not necessarily, actually, everybody that is interesting, she interviews. And it can be very famous people to people like you and me that just have something that they can share related to fiber arts. So she's really cool. She does an amazing job interviewing. She always asks the right questions and also makes people feel really at ease. So I will link her channel down below. You can check her out, and I will have her on my channel. I think I'm going to post her interview this Saturday. All right, guys, but in the meantime, if you are interested in creating this Stash Buster, we all have those yarns that are sitting in a basket and we do not know what to do with them. I have something for you guys. Let's do it. Okie dokie. So you have your 2.75 millimeter crochet hook, your yarn. You're going to begin by making a slip knot. Voila. And you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. As I said, you need very little yarn to begin those 2 first rows. When you make your slip knot, leave a 6-inch tail. Now you're going to chain 1, so you will have 4 chains in total. In the second chain from the hook, you're going to make a half double crochet, and then in the next chain a half double crochet, and in the last chain a half double crochet. So you have 3 half double crochets made. First row is done. Chain 1, second row. In that first stitch, you're going to make 2 half double crochets. We are increasing. In the middle one, a half double crochet, and then in the last stitch, 2 half double crochets. Okay, those are the first 2 rows, and you are done with your first color. You're going to grab scissors. Look at these adorable scissors. I have them on my store. I'll put them on my store for you if you want to buy them. All right, so I am going to cut, leaving a 6-inch tail. And I'm going to end my row with a chain. Pass the string to the chain. 2 first rows are all done. I'm going to take another color, and I'm going to begin my row where the end yarn is. Let's choose our next color. Let's do green, just because I have a little bit of linen quill green yarn. So you're going to leave about a 6-inch tail, and you're going to make a little slip knot again, like so. Drop your slip knot, pass your crochet hook through the first little stitch you had made, pass your crochet hook through that slip knot, oops, tighten it a little, pass your crochet hook with the slip knot through the first stitch, make a chain, and then you're going to make 2 half double crochets in that first stitch, and a half double crochet in the next stitch, and in the next, and in the next, until you have reached your last stitch. And in the last stitch, right there, you are going to make 2 half double crochets. We're done with the first row of the new color. Chain 1, turn your work around, and again we're going to repeat in the first stitch 2 half double crochets, a half double crochet in each and every stitch until the last stitch, here is the last stitch, and I'm going to make 2 half double crochets, a chain, take my scissors, where are they, here we go, and cut a 6-inch tail and pull. Oops. And that's it, guys. So that's what you're going to do, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, 2 rows at a time, always increasing at the ends and changing every 2 rows your colors, leaving those. I'll show you what I have already, and I also want to show you that's the Lurex, the Stellina that I used to pair with any color that I want and give it a little oomph. And I also used some silk mohair as well. All right, so let me show you. See, I began there. It's a little too, okay, there you see a little better. So I began there, and I increased. Here I added a little bit of, do you see that fluff? I added silk mohair to a simple white yarn. Sometimes I use the silk mohair on its own. Let me try to find one where I use silk mohair on its own. Here you see that beautiful purple, and here I added, where is the one I began to add the Stellina? Where are you, Stellina? Where is my sparkle? Oh, here we go. You can see it a little bit here. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but here you go. This is where I am. All right, so what I do at the end is I will take a bunch of, for example, 4 strings. I'm going to knot, making sure I knot it properly, Anu. Voila. And this is the way it's going to look, just hanging from the side. All right, I did a bad job here, but you see what I mean? 4 by 4. I think I took too many here. And then you're going to have knots hanging all that way. And then we will I will show you the progress on my YouTube channel, and I will show you how to decrease once I reach that decrease for you. All right, okie dokie, bye.